Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Let's Play Diablo 2. In the last episode, we took on the one and only Jared. No, I'm just kidding. We took on Tal Rasha himself. And, well, actually, sorry, I'm lying. I'm lying horribly. We went to go take on Tal Rasha. We went into Tal Rasha's tomb, and instead of Tal Rasha being there, it was Tyrael, who had the cool angelic floaty wing things going on their back. You know, the pre-order bonus for Diablo 3. He pre-ordered Diablo 3, and I'm sure he wasn't disappointed when the game first came out. And he was just wearing his wings in pride as we went into that. Anyway, yes, we are going into Act 3 in this episode, but there's a bunch of dialogue that we need to go listen to. For the Seven Tombs, I think it was.
Hello.
I know we had a lot of characters talking about that, right? Seven Tombs?
The Archangel Tyrael was the one who gave the Soul Stones to the Horadrim 260 years ago. It is highly unusual for the forces of heaven to so directly interfere with man's destiny, but Tyrael was said to act of his own volition. We have never been able to discern why. Perhaps he goes against the consensus of heaven because he doubts our ability to defend ourselves. Or perhaps he sees more threat than his peers. Where the actions of hell often seem straightforwardly bent on destruction, the motives of heaven are unfathomable. Now make haste. Both Diablo and Baal must be stopped before they join with their brother Mephisto. If the three prime evils unite once again, the world as we know it will be no more.
Dear God. Now, I know we got that dialogue in the last one, but I feel like that's a good poignant statement to make, because everything is very odd right now with humans being interfered with from both heaven and hell, which is super, super cool, and also devastating. Even Doom Eternal deals with stuff like that. As you go further into that game, it gets more and more interesting with how they deal with aspects of heaven and hell. And in this game as well. I actually really love the heaven and hell aspect of this game. I guess Devil May Cry here and there also kind of delves into the Nephilim type stuff, although that's more DMC than Devil May Cry. And you may be asking yourself, what's the difference between DMC and Devil May Cry? And don't worry. Don't worry about it. Both. One is good, and the other one is potato, but, you know, it's one of the two. Actually, I think we have some new runes here. We have what looks like a tent with some Tyrael wings floating around it, you know. Actually, no, that's not a new one. We have Tyrael rune. Okay, and then we have what looks like an Xbox logo that has been defiled by a PlayStation gamer. Where is this one going to go? I guess we don't actually have a spot for this one either. Unfortunate. It gets to go next to the Crooked 3 with the cross symbol next to it. Fantastic. Oh god. Alright, anyway. We have so many of these like specific types of runes. I wonder why that is. I guess they're just more common than others. And then, yeah, while we're at it. Man, I just have no inventory space. This is what I'm learning right now. I just have no discernible inventory space, which can of course be saved if I were to combine more of these together, but I'm not in that mood right now. I'm not in the let's fix it mood. I'm in the let's just get this show on the road type mood. Oh, plus 3% to poison spell damage. Very cool. Also, apparently we sold an item that apparently we could have broken down similar to this Dragonstone Jared's ring stone thing. Apparently, if you break them down in the Horadric's whatchamacallit, you can turn them into dust. I don't know how you're supposed to break them down, so perhaps we'll figure it out later. So yeah. In fact, hold on. Oh god, as disaster strikes. There we go, we did it. Okay, anything else I want? Oh yeah, superior ancient armor. Hold on to this. And yes, we're actually grabbing blades instead of dagger class. Whoops. Yeah, we don't need that. We want dagger class, not blade class. Herp-a-derp on my part. There we go. And I'm pretty sure the things that you turn these into are guaranteed stats, possibly? Like when you combine the jewels and then you add one of these runes to it. I'm pretty sure it's something like that. but I can't say for sure. I don't know entirely. I'm just kind of going with it, you know? I just do things. I did. Always referencing freaking, like, Dark Knight. Okay. I think that's everything we want. Get another superior bone helm. I mean, it's stylistically, the bone helm is cool. And then everything else here can go get sold. I might just grab a few, or hold on to a few of these potions here. Yeah. Yeah, get the good potions in there. I mean, I guess we could just have mostly health potions, regeneration potions. The thing is, I normally just get a bunch of this stuff from just exploring and killing monsters. I tend to get all this stuff back very easily. So we're not really ever starved for the stuff that we're getting. Yeah, there we go. Look at all this stuff here. Nothing really standing out. I think we replaced our Wraith Touch with the claw leather gloves. We have some superior level leather gloves. Sure, we'll throw those in there, as well as superior boots. Now we practically have a full set of gear in here that we can start focusing on conversion into something more powerful. We have a lot of hats. Apparently we're just a big fan of hats. We're gonna put all our super rare gear inside the Horadric Cube. That way, that feels good. Yeah, like, there you go. Freaking Fallen Tooth. Hell yeah. Put it all in there. If it's fancy colored, it gets to go hang out. Of course, I think we can also do the Secret Cal level if we so wanted to. Or the Secret Calville. The Henry Cavill just hangs out actually in there. And that's all that matters. Yeah, I think we're good. We're good. This is sword class. Yeah, we want dagger class, right? We don't want sword class. Look at Scarian Scalpel, though. Absolute man lad. Absolute man lad, indeed. Let's see. Yeah, because sword class... Yeah, we don't gain access to... Yeah, scythe or dagger. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. So swords have to die. A horrible and painful death. For now, we'll just grab a random dagger. Just some random... Actually, you know what? That's the wrong thing to do. Why not just go back to bows? There we go. Now we're happy. We're living the dream. All we have to do now is just sell off all this garbage. And then we're good. I think we're good to just talk to some NPCs and travel the lands. Much slower episode, this one, by the way. Quick warning.
Huh?
Oh god, as I keep forgetting that Farah is the person that lets us buy and sell stuff. She's the blacksmith here, but she's never, like, in a blacksmith area. She just hangs out next to your treasure chest, and she's like, "Sudded." How dare she? Oh, apparently we still have a ruby on us. Alright. You may hold on to all these just for selling higher quality potions and whatnot, but we get them like they're candy, so it's okay. We're good. It's like confetti, you know? Whenever you kill a grunt in Halo, it's just like that. It just turns into confetti. Instead of the confetti, it's potions that are very helpful in keeping you alive. Or your mana alive, one of the two. Okay, let's ask everyone questions about how they're doing and what their thoughts are on the 7 tombs as we begin to part ways.
This is terrible news. Baal is in possession of one of mankind's most powerful mages, and the Lord of Terror guides his path. They must be stopped, for I am sure they mean to free their elder brother Mephisto, the Lord of Hatred, who lies imprisoned under the corrupted city of Kurast. I fear you are walking into a great evil, but your faith can save you. May you walk in the light always.
Thank you, Farah.
Wariv may not remember me, but I helped him out when I was a young paladin. There's no need for me to remind him. The rewards for honor will not come in this life.
Oh, wow. She used to be a paladin? Did she ever mention that before, or is that the first time we're hearing that?
Greetings. I'm sorry things didn't turn out as you had hoped. Go and remember us fondly. You know, you bothered me far less than most.
I like this guy.
Oh, I have great faith in Graves. He seems to have things well in hand.
I also like that it's sunny out now. I think, is there a day-night cycle here, or was it just during the eclipse where it was dark?
Hi there.
A lot of these characters are actually kind of fascinating. I feel like you could have a little storyline, like a little quest that could have even evolved around their history, which would be cool. Like, a lot of the characters feel very lived in this world, which I absolutely appreciate in the storytelling.
I heard that Diablo has managed to best you. at least for the time being. I hope you catch up with him soon, and send him back to hell for good.
Same, fam. Same.
Giglash is a fool who would fight his own shadow if he could. Fighting's all he ever thinks about.
Giglash.
Good day.
Oh, Jaren.
You have done very well. Few could have come this far, let alone discover the true tomb of Tal Rasha. Unfortunately, I hear that Diablo and Baal have eluded your grasp. This is most unfortunate. If you wish to travel east, I have authorized Mashif to give you passage by sea. I imagine he should be very anxious to leave by now. Good luck on your quest, and thank you again for saving my beloved city. You will always be welcome in Lut Gholein, my friend.
I sure hope this doesn't lock out our dialogue with other people.
You have done very well. Few could have come this far, let alone discover the true tomb of Tal Rasha. Unfortunately, I hear that Diablo and Baal have eluded your grasp.
Okay. Pretty sure it's just the same dialogue. It sounded like it was a different recording, but I think it's just the same lines.
Your presence honors me. Never fear, my friend. You did the best you could. I suspect that Diablo and Baal are now heading east towards Kurast. You will find them. I know you will.
I like Warrive. He seems like a stand-up guy.
Jaren has his father's strength and wits. He's young, but he rules this place with wisdom and care. I think he'll grow into a fine sultan, provided we all survive this crisis.
And may you yet survive, Warrive. May you yet survive. Where else? There's also... Well, there's the boat captain, but I'm not going to talk to him. He will be the last we talk to, because it might trigger a cutscene. Ah, yes. The drunken peoples. Giglash. The warrior man. That's the guy that I was complaining about.
You're an inspiration, and such a hero that it makes me look twice as bad. You're okay. Hey, just save some glory for us little guys, huh?
That's the most sober he's ever talked to us.
Yeah, mischief's okay, I guess. But I'll be damned if I ever get on a ship. I don't even like to drink water.
I mean... pretty sure they carry rum on those things, so you're golden. Have we talked to Atma about this?
You have proven to be the greatest of heroes, and I am honored to call you friend. Thank you for bringing peace to our lives again.
No problemo. Do you like my pink hat, by the way? It just looks amazing.
Mashif seldom patronizes my establishment. I think he prefers to stay out there on his leaky ship.
And stare at the sewers, no doubt.
Hello. This is a serious setback. It is most unfortunate that Tal Rasha has been consumed by Baal's destructive influence. There are many secrets known to the Haradrim which could be used by Baal against us. You must travel east by sea to Kurast and stop Diablo and Baal before they free their eldest brother Mephisto. The lands of the Eastern Empire are not the same as they used to be. There's been little word for some time. Speed is of the essence. Go quickly, my friend. May the fates smile on you.
I gotta say the voice acting has really, like, been bumped up a notch for this game. Like, the last one, they really went over the top with some of the characters, especially, the witch in the side, like, on the far, like, northeastern side of the map. I forget her name. Damn. I can't remember the name off the top of my head. She would always have, like, weird inflections as she talks about the Dark Lord Diablo. Well, this one, they take a lot more seriously here.
I've been practicing magic for more years than you could know. I'm older than I look, though not so old that I can't conjure up a few sparks.
This guy's alright, man. He, like, really helped you out. Drognin the Barbarian, although he's a sorcerer in this case, he's hanging out. Good guy, good guy. And let's say goodbye to Grease, who apparently also voiced the Wanderer in the cutscene we saw in the very first episode, The Sister's Lament.
Who goes there? I've heard that your foe got away from you this time. Well, look at it this way. You've got the demons on the run. If you're going to be leaving, then, well, thanks for your help.
That's right, I am Doom Guy. The demons fear me.
I haven't talked much to Farah. She keeps to herself most of the time. I get the feeling that she doesn't like us mercenary types much.
Okay, I think that's everyone's dialogue expired. Let us say goodbye to Act number 2. It's been a blast. It's been a laugh, a goof and a gaff. But now it's time to go to Mashif.
Ahoy, mate. Jaren tells me I should take you east to Kurast. I haven't been there for several years, but rumor has it things are pretty grim. Oh, I've known Elzix for years. He always offers me a free room at his inn when I dock here. But I prefer the comforts of my own cabin.
That's right, who doesn't? Also, can we take a quick look at his fancy boat? Where is your cabin in this boat? This does not look like a big enough boat for you to have a cabin inside. Maybe it's much larger than we believe. Anyway, Mashif,
Good to see you.
let us get going. Sail east. And I'm sure we're going to get another cutscene here.
My companion drew in the dank, cold air of the tomb. It seemed to strengthen him. I stood in the doorway between light and dark. What was left of my sanity implored me not to enter. But that voice was just a whisper now. As we worked our way down, deeper and deeper into the crypt, I began to see a change in my companion. He seemed to be gaining strength. I could hardly see in the gloom, but my companion seemed to know the way. We came at last to a great hall. It was then I realized my companion hadn't been gaining strength. He had been losing what was left of his humanity. He moved with demonic speed, and then you appeared.
Stop! The beast contained herein shall not be set free, not even by you. Just ensured the doom of this world. You cannot even begin to imagine what you've set in motion this day. Go to the Temple of Light in the eastern city of Kurast. There you will find the gate to hell opened before you. You must find the courage to step through that gate, Marius. Take the stone you hold to the Hellforge, where it will be destroyed. Now run, Take the stone and run!
What choice did I have? I ran.
Karast Docks. Man, the body horror on display there. That's pretty good, man. I love the storytelling from the perspective of this estranged guy that just decided to start following the Wanderer. And of course, at the very beginning of the game, he's in an insane asylum and believes he's talking to Tyrael. But clearly, Tyrael never wore those types of garbs, right? The Wanderer, though, on the other hand, we can only suspect is the one trying to talk to him there. God damn. Tal Rasha, man, he was losing that battle. I mean, even if that random guy, I don't even know his name. I forget. I don't even know the guy's name. We'll just call him Old Man. Even if Old Man didn't pluck the gem of Baal from his chest, I'm sure Tal Rasha was going to lose that fight sooner or later. He was clearly struggling in every way. Like, he wasn't even human anymore at that point. Being tied down and locked in the middle of that tomb, slowly turning into Baal himself. And yeah. And obviously the Wanderer isn't fully Diablo yet, so he's not able to really deal with Tyrael fully. But he's gaining strength, but in a very different aspect. He's losing what is left of his humanity. His humanity was very weak, and his demonic power, Diablo's demonic power, now that's growing. And apparently, like, even you can see the hole in his forehead now, where the gem is supposed to be. Goddamn, this guy's holding a bunch of bananas. Or girl, I don't know. Let's go talk to Ormus. I don't even know where everyone is. Look, there's this, like, random... This area looks beautiful, by the way. Oh my gosh. That kind of reminds me of a little bit of Final Fantasy XI when you go to that Kazam area. Ooh, that's actually, yeah, totally what this reminds me of. Maybe we'll find some Mandragora.
You now speak to Ormus. He was once a great mage, but now lives like a rat in a sinking vessel. You have questions for Ormus, and doubt in yourself. Ormus sees a strange dichotomy in you, as he does in all would-be heroes. Speak to him, and he may grant you wisdom in turn, or turn from him and seek wisdom in thyself.
Alright, we have our first third-person speaking character. I don't think anyone in Diablo 3 sounds like that. All these characters seem so interesting and really unique.
The Travancore can be breached by the loss of one's wits, not by the use of them.
Alright. Hello, Ratman. Okay, so he has axes that are worth, $1. Really, all the money in this mod appears to not be for purchasing items, but for rather purchasing those really powerful trinkets that we can use with the Horadric Cube. Again, this mod is very much focused on endgame, from what I can tell. Part of an aspect of Diablo 2 that I'm horrendously unfamiliar with. Why, hello, Ashara.
Hello there. You must be a great adventurer to risk coming here. My name's Ashira, and I lead the mercenary band of mages known as the Iron Wolves. We've been hunting down demons in the jungle for months, but no matter how many of them we kill, they just keep coming. Seems this whole place has been overrun by evil. Rumor has it that you've come here to help. If that's true, then I'll let you hire some of my mercenaries. But be careful. If you piss them off, they can be worse than those monsters out in the jungle.
Don't worry, I don't think that's actually a mechanic in the game. These are blood mages, abjurers, necrolytes. Necrolytes kind of sounds like necromancer, but like necro-light, so like lightly necromantic in a way. How is Anorlando doing, by the way? These guys are level 34. We're level 35, by the way. She's also level 35, so she your ally seems to always be relatively close behind. Also, I haven't been giving her any gear, although she seems to be relatively fine in that aspect. I can't even tell you how much damage she's been doing overall, but I'm sure not a whole lot. If my previous experience in at least Diablo 3, in terms of what your allies do, can't imagine it's too much different. Although, to be fair, all the developers of Diablo 3 are pretty much different than what they were for this game, right? Alcor, looks like an alchemist.
Damn it, I wish you people would just leave me alone. Oh, you're a necromancer, aren't you? I've heard that your kind use powerful potions and such to wake the dead and control spirits. I'd love to discuss what components you use sometime. I am Alcor the Alchemist. I dabble in potions and salves myself, and I can sell you some if you really need them. Feel free to drop by anytime.
All right, pretty much nailed it on the head. Herbalist, alchemist, all that stuff.
I hope you don't object to my badgering the witless.
Go trade. Oh, there we go. So he is the guide in this area. Again, all these gems and whatnot are specifically for the Horadric Cube to either pluck out essences from your gear, and by essences I mean like the gems that you slotted in, or some other things and weird contraptions. I haven't really read through all of it yet because I haven't really found the need to. Obviously, when we jump into Nightmare in Hell, then absolutely. Of course, Deckard Cain has returned. Hello.
Good to see you.
Good to see you as well, my friend.
I've not set foot in glorious Kurast for many years, but I never would have imagined it could be so corrupted. Certainly this must be Mephisto's work. You'd best get going, my friend. Diablo and Baal are still out there, and you must find them.
One thing I can appreciate is just look at the environment that we're in. Like, it's raining, it's swampy, it's moody, it's dark. I really, really like it. Like, it really holds up to this day in terms of visual quality. And the sprite quality really fits nicely with the environment, too. Like, this game holds up, like, really, really well. I'm confident in saying how well this game holds up. Gossip?
Seeing his homeland in such a state must be horrifying to Meshif. I'm surprised he's willing to remain here in order to help you.
Yeah, it's very nice of the boat captain to help us out here. But of course, we need him to go back and forth, so it's both a story aspect and video game aspect that he's allowed to help us out here. So we've met Alcor, we've met the mercenary lady, we've talked to Ormus, we've talked to Deckard Cain. We'll check our quest log. Okay, good. And if we go back to number 2, hey, look at that, we've done 7 tombs. Oh, totally forgot to check the Sisters to the Slaughter one forever ago. Can't believe it's still 2 more chapters ago. This game is just such a massive improvement over Diablo 1 in terms of scale and all that stuff, like cutscene scale, all that stuff. Where Diablo 1 took place in one environment or one town, which you could really focus on building that lore and those characters. And obviously it could expand upon the environments you go into as you delve further deeper into Tristram's cathedral, and as hell was taking over. This one does a really good job of destroying what's happening to the planet, like the entire world, where it really feels like you're exploring all aspects of the world of Diablo as opposed to just one small microcosm of the thing. Okay, Spider Forest, and there's a Dark Wanderer! He's just there, hanging out. Goodbye. It was nice knowing. Oh god, Flesh Beast. Apparently the Dark Wanderer made it here relatively close to the same time that we did. Alright, good to know. We probably don't want to go out here just yet, though. I like how it shows us a doorway there, but it's just a broken piece of tomb. We don't even have a quest yet, so we're not really guided just yet. Let's see, who else can we talk to? Look at all these environments. Oh, Blacksmith definitely lives over here somewhere, although they are away. Oh my gosh. Oh, this girl looks awesome. Natalia?
Greetings, hero. I've heard of your exploits and, I'm quite impressed. Very few mortals are capable of dealing with the 3 and their minions as you have. My name is Natalia. I am a hunter of evil, part of an ancient order sworn to hunt down corrupted sorcerers. If I could, I would gladly join your quest to stop the 3. But I must wait here for further news. I can't predict what will happen, but the danger is greater than we can know. Until I receive my orders, I'll assist you with the information I have.
Thank you, Natalia. Man, her outfit is super badass. I bet there's tons of cool cosplay on it.
Rotley is a master craftsman. My order could make use of one with his unique skills.
Ah, you have need of my skills. Where's everyone? Yeah, so she said there's a dude bro that does stuff there. What the hell is this? Oh, we can't enter it just yet. Okay, probably something important later. Maybe part of the mod, potentially. Who knows? I love this environment. It's so different from what we've seen so far in this game. I love it.
Welcome to Karast, traveler. Few come willingly to this ancient city anymore. I hope you brought your wits with you, for sanity is in short supply here. My name is Rotley. I am a sorcerer skilled in metalwork. It'd be a pleasure to help you. I don't have many customers these days. As you can see, the populace has been brutally decimated by the forces of Mephisto. The canals run red with blood, and demons roam the land. The wretched jungle hell has already reclaimed much of Karast. The only safety you'll find is here at the dockside, where a magical warding holds the jungle evils at bay. But I don't know how long it will last. To make matters worse, the children of Zakharum are in league with the forces of Mephisto. The Zakharum have concentrated their power in the temple city of Travancore, located within Karast deep in the jungle wilderness. It's true, their zeal is unmatched, but I say the so-called warriors of light are nothing more than the twisted puppets of a hidden hand.
I like it. Warriors of Light. I wonder if they deal in crystals as well. Might be a little nod to Final Fantasy there. Or they're just referencing heaven, but let's not worry about that. I mean, Warriors of Light's a little too on the nose, but depends on how much Final Fantasy these guys have played. Or it really just always depends on how much I have played of Final Fantasy. Also, we have an arcane crystal. Hell yeah. Let's go talk to Mashif.
Well, I gave you my word and brought you here as promised. But by all that's still holy, I wish I'd never returned to this accursed place. This fetid jungle can't be the fair Kurast I left behind. I don't know what all this evil is, my friend, but it's obvious that you must stop it. I only pray that you can before the jungle consumes the last vestiges of my beloved homeland.
Oh! They probably mentioned this before. Mashif lives here, though. So, yeah. This place looks nothing like it used to, apparently. Also, look at this, like, gutted frog monster thing over here. And this is not what I think it is, but it looks like it's, like, chained up to this thing. It just gutted. Is it blood on the ground? I don't know. Am I crazy? Is that just a plant? I think it is just a gutted fished frog man thing.
I shouldn't have boasted so much about Kurast on the journey here. Oh, much has changed since I left.
Man, that'd be really depressing to leave your hometown and come back and be like, nothing's changed. Or sorry, not nothing's changed. Everything's changed for the worse. It'd be fine if something's changed, but for the worse? Not so great now, is it? Anyway, I think that's going to do for this episode. In the next one, we'll talk to everyone about the new quest that we have, which doesn't exist yet, so I'm sure we'll run into someone that has a quest for us. This random portal, if anyone knows what the hell it's for, as long as it's not, like, spoilery for the story. I'm pretty sure it's a Median XL thing, because I can't even enter it. Then feel free to let me know. And, yeah, probably going to have some more action in the next episode. Like I said, very lore-heavy episode. I mean, I was expecting it to be so, considering we're going to a new town, new people to talk to, saying goodbye to the old people of the last town. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one, which will most likely be a bit more action-packed. Akabane 101, signing off. Take it easy.